Blessed be y'all, this is Jen Fremont. Today I was watching some videos on YouTube, and I'm going to put a link in the down bar here too. The couple of the videos that I was watching, and it talks about witchcraft in the church. And this is from a Christian perspective, from somebody going to a Christian church. And recognizing how spiritual power is abused to keep people in the church, to keep people under control, and that sort of thing. What came to mind as I was watching this was that this woman was obviously struggling with trying to reconcile what she read in the Bible with what was actually being taught in the church, what she believed that Christ stood for, and what fruits of the Spirit should be manifest in people that were God's people. And I thought to myself, she's not quite gone far enough yet. And recognizing that what is worshipped in God in most churches is money. And also a thought form of what they think God is in the Bible. It is, I find this hard to explain, but the way I see it, the God that is worshipped by the Christian churches is not the real God. In Gnostic terms, he was called Yaldabaoth. He was the creator of the universe. And he was the bastard offspring of a demon and wisdom. They saw this world as a fallen world. They saw this world as some place of extreme suffering, because it was profoundly flawed, because Yaldabaoth was profoundly flawed when he created it. They also saw that the Jewish people were also at fault in their mind, because they were worshiping the wrong God. They were worshiping the God that created the world, and the God that created the world was not the all-powerful, benevolent God that he is portrayed to be. But then again, you read the Old Testament, and he's not such a nice guy. He is not. He kills many people. He tells many people to kill other people in his name because he is angry, or they have done something that is not right in his eyes. I never could reconcile that in my mind, that if God is love and all that, why would he kill everybody that stood in, quote, God's people's path? That gets into another thing of the supremacist, the Jewish supremacist idea that they are God's chosen people, and therefore they should rule over everybody. This manifests in many different levels. And I'm not going to go into it really deeply here because in the time I've got to do a video here, you know, you could do volumes and volumes and volumes of stuff on this. And I have done lots of studies and things like that you know, show the control system, show the ways that they use to control and manipulate and basically get what they want, and on the other side to shut everybody up that says anything about it. You know, this, just for saying this, this video might get yanked because I use the word Jewish supremacists, and they accuse everybody else of being you know, racist and supremacist and that sort of thing, but in the end it is a reflection of what they how they feel about themselves, how they are inside, being that you know, they believe that they're God's chosen people. The mass of Jewish people are under the programming also that, you know, they have been victims for you know, many millennia, and that everybody is against them because they're God's chosen people, and people hate God. And I would say that look at the actions that preceded things that happened to them. You know, over 1,000 countries that they were kicked out of because they were trying to take over. And you know, that they sit around and go, oh well, you know, they just don't like us and things like that. Well, I would not like anybody either that came into my house and, you know, set up shop and, you know, was running a business out of my house without you know, paying me money and without my permission and stuff like that, and you know, eventually trying to kick me out of my own house or manipulate me into you know, expanding and buying the house next door so they could use it. And you know, that's kind of the thing, you know. Eventually you got to say no more, and you know, you got to get out. And people don't see that. You know, World War II, to me, it was a harvest. All the wealth that the diaspora had accumulated during that time was harvested, both by the Germans and later by the Russians. They don't talk about the millions and millions that were killed by the Russians, and whatever wealth they had was taken. And we were made to feel guilty about that as European people. We were made to feel guilty about that. And that's not right. It's like slavery in the United States. You know, maybe my ancestors had slaves. I have no idea. I have no direct knowledge of that. But you know, why should I be punished for something that happened you know, 100 years ago, 150 years ago, something like that, made to feel guilty and made to feel like you know, I am now a second-class citizen because you know, one of my ancestors did something that's not correct. So it's a big game to get you to think differently, to get you to pay money, to get you to submit to the control. That's how I see it. This is Gene Fremont. Blessed be y'all.